Hello everyone, thank you for checking out the video. Back with another review of the MAFEX line. This time it's number 177, Storm. This is the Jim Lee X-Men version of Storm. If you could like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Helps motivate me to keep filming these things and giving people a look at these things here in Japan before they hit stateside, so you can make a little bit of a more informed decision whether you want to get it or not. So this came out today. A few other figures are slated for tomorrow. However, I did see them on the shelf in another shop. I didn't pick them up. They were a little bit more expensive, and I wasn't feeling them. So let's take a look at those. First, we have the Deadpool, the X-Force version, MAFEX 172. I'm not digging the colors. I mean, it's not for me. Might be for you. It's just not for me. I'd prefer it in red. I'm sure a lot of you would, but what can you do? Next is the Cyclops. This is from the X-Men line, MAFEX 173. I like the figure. I like Cyclops. He was one of my favorite X-Men in the 90s. But this figure, the one I saw on the shelf, had some serious paint issues going on. There was a lot of bleeding of the blues and the whites. Wasn't a fan. Last, you can see this somewhat empty box for the X-Force Wolverine, MAFEX 171. I don't like the way it looked in the box. It comes with almost nothing. So these three figures I think I'm going to pass on. I'll probably pick them up later if they go on discount or the price goes down, which they very well could. Now, back to the Storm. Out of the package, you can see, comes with the two head sculpts in addition to the one that is sitting on the figure. There's a mean storm-inducing Storm. There's a kind of neutral version, and then there is another one with a little bit more sternness. You can see it comes with a variety of hands. We'll take a look at all of them in just a second. It also comes with some lightning effects. I guess we'll call them lightning effects, some of her powers. So these ones clip onto particular hands that are inside the box. Those are nice. And then it comes with a set of hands left and right that has the lightning effects already built into them. I like this. I think it's pretty cool. The effects are nice, very good, nice and translucent. It melds well right into the hand. I like these a lot. These are probably what I'm going to go with when I display my figure, and later on you will see these particular hands on the Storm figure. So let's get it out of the package and see exactly what we're dealing with here. Now you can see Storm standing here. Taking a look at the hands, we have these two sort of open, somewhat semi-opened hands. They're nice sculpt, nice color, nice paint. These are the hands where those single bolts attach to. As you can see, those are nice. No issues with any of my hands in terms of the molding or anything. Then we have two fists, left and right. When she wants to punch a bad guy in the face, you can use these hands. Next up are, I don't know, what are these? The Tune in Tokyo hands. They're pretty demonstrative. I like these hands a lot, actually. I like the way that the fingers are molded. Sort of a, gonna cast a spell on you sort of thing. I like them a lot. If I were gonna go with non-FX hands, I'd go with those ones. I like them a lot. And these are kind of open, relaxed hands. I guess they're not so relaxed, but they definitely are open. And like I said, And I showed in a second ago, these are the hands with the lightning effects molded into them. They're really great. As you can see, the sculpting is really, really nice. Very cool. Now, taking a look at the heads. This, I guess, is a more neutral face. Nice sculpt, especially in the hair. And here is a more stern, angry looking Storm. The hair is identical. Would have been nice if we got, some different sculpts. Those would have been good. Maybe swap the hair pieces, but, we weren't lucky enough to get that. So again, yeah, I like this hair. The hair is pretty well sculpted. It's really nice. So can't complain too much. Moving along, taking a look at the figure. There's been a lot of complaints about the legs, the color mismatch. In hand, this particular figure, it's not that bad, actually. It's pretty subtle. I posted a picture from Project 1.6. There was a figure on display that was a bit more noticeable. The one I got is not so bad. You barely notice it, actually. So the figure's pretty good. The articulation, you get some decent articulation on the arms. They go out about 90 degrees. You can see the cloth material, not so bad either. That thing does get in the way when you're trying to pose it or articulate it. But it's not too bad. So the shoulder pads fasten that into the back, and the gold bracelets fasten it into the wrist. So it's double jointed on the elbows. The belt is movable, as you can see. There's not a lot of ab crunch, unfortunately. You get a lot more from the chest than the abs. That's true going forward, and that's also true when you put the figure posed back. It's weird how some of these figures have better articulation going backwards than forward. It kind of defies how the human body is created. But as you can see, that's about it when it goes back. There's not a lot of upper body articulation on the torso. Now the legs, you got the full Van Damme right there. And those do not move. It's just a slight sculpt. They don't rotate. There's no swivel there. The legs go out to about there, 90 degrees forward, maybe, I don't know, 70 degrees back. It is double jointed on the knee, which is great. So the toes, the toe articulation on the right foot is a lot looser than on the left foot, which was causing a little bit of an issue with my figure standing. You do get some ankle rocker there, which is good if you want to put Storm in a stance. So it's a pretty good figure. I mean, of the four that were released today and are being released tomorrow, this is the one I picked up because I think it looked the best. And in hand, I'm not disappointed with my purchase at all. I like it a lot. So here you can see I've swapped the head and I've swapped the hands. And there's no real issue in terms of the weight, moving it forward or toppling it over. Just making sure those toe joints are in place. So yeah, it's a great figure. I really like it. Unfortunately, most of my figures, my MAFEX, my figure arts, my 1/12 scale stuff is put away. It's in storage, so I can't really compare the sizes. I just wanted to get this video out for you guys so you can take a look. Of the four, like I said, I think this one is probably the best one. It's the one I picked up. It looked the best, and I really recommend it. It's great. So once again, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. Take care and be safe.